Hello and welcome to a brand new Let's Play semi-blind of Portal for the PC, made by the creators Valve, who also did Half-Life 1, Half-Life 2 and the Half-Life episodic content, and of course Half-Life 1 DLC. You already know that, but I'm just stating the obvious anyway, because I'm Captain Neo Rambler Obvious because of Jeff from Half-Life 2 episode 2. I blame him for that one. But anyway, oh, and Alex as well. So, yes, you guys have requested I play this. I'm going to, of course, here it is. Just before we start though, just a few things to say, as always, about how I've set up the game and a few things that I've been told about this game before I begin it, so then hopefully I'm all up to date and you guys are all in the know. So first things first, I'm just going to show you the options that I've set up in terms of the graphics and audio. Now, as you can see, the game volume here is just under the second notch, and the music volume is, I'm actually going to put the music volume a little bit higher, I think, actually. Yeah, about that. That's the settings I had for Half-Life 2 and Half-Life 2 episodes. Exactly the same. In fact, this entire setup's been the same as Half-Life 2, so I'm assuming Portal uses the same engine as Half-Life 2 and the Half-Life 2 episodes as well, which is fine because I know it and I've got used to it. So like I said, these are the audio volume settings. We'll go with this for now, so hopefully you can hear my commentary and hear what's going on in the game, but if I need to tweak it, just let me know in the comments section, you know, oh, this is too quiet, or this is too loud, or your commentary's a bit and we'll sort it out. And in terms of the video feed, if I go into the advanced options, I believe I've got it exactly the same as the episodic content, so everything's high. The only thing I haven't turned on is is it called anti-aliasing or anti-aliasing? I think it's called. I don't know how to pronounce that, but either way, I've kept that off because sometimes it causes a bit of trouble. And the wait for vertical sync is enabled, because I remember in Half-Life 2 episode 1 I didn't have that enabled and we saw a bit of vertical sync tearing. That's enabled, and everything else is as it is. So that's all that then. The other thing I wanted to raise before we start is, I think it was Henk van der Linden who said that I should show you during the Half-Life 2, when we go into either Dr. Kleiner's office to begin with and Eli Vance's office, on their notice boards you can actually see newspaper cuttings that document the 7-hour war the Earth had with the Combine. Apparently that's important for this, or at least provide some sort of contextual background about this game with regards to the Half-Life universe. I did find them, but I couldn't read anything on it. All I could read was just the titles of the newspaper headlines, or the newspaper headlines, I should say. But I couldn't read any of the text underneath it, and it didn't really give me a lot of information other than, "Oh my God, there's a war!" and "Earth surrenders!" and that was it. And you're like, oh, okay. If that's all I could get from it. If there is any more information with regards to that within the game of Half-Life 2 or the Half-Life 2 episodes, let me know, and I'll film it and I'll show you that in the next video of Portal. That is the next part. And that's about it, I think. Other than that, I'm just going to jump straight into it. Now, I know this is a relatively short game compared to the Half-Life games, and I know that this is primarily a puzzle game. Now, that I did, before you guys suggested I play this, I did show some hesitancy in playing this because I'm not going to lie, my puzzle solving skills are some of the worst in the world, and considering this game has quite some fiendish puzzles as the game progresses, and I can't remember any of the solutions. I'll actually refer to when I said semi-blind earlier as well in a sec. I can't remember any of the solutions to the puzzles. Yeah, this LP could show me getting quite stressed and ragey. I'm going to do my very best to keep it under control. But if I can't solve the puzzle straight away, which of course you can't, you know, I'm not saying I can do or you should do, but if I'm struggling to solve it, I do start seeing red. I will do my best to calm down and walk away, or I don't know, go and take a bit of fresh air outside. You know, I'll physically go outside of my house and I will stand in the road and I will crouch down on my knees and go, "Why, game, why do you tease me with your logical puzzles that my brain cannot comprehend?" Breathe in the fresh air to try and calm me down. You know, I'll do all that, the pose, the knees, the arms shaking in the air, you know, and then hopefully no car will hit me. But if it does, it doesn't matter. I'll find a way around that, and do that so then I don't get too ragey. So I'm going to do my best. If I do feel the pressure's on, or if I do start seeing red or feeling red, I will stop the recording, go away for a bit, come back and go, and now thou hast calmed down from taking air and the murdering of some living organism around the corner. I feel great again, and then carry on with the game, if you know what I mean. Something along those lines. Hopefully there'll be no murdering involved, but I can't guarantee that. Yeah, other than that, I think we should start. And I really hope this is going to be fun, so let's do it. Right, chapter 1, test chamber 00. Well, that's just appropriate, isn't it? We start in a test chamber. How lovely. But not just any old test chamber 00. How very exclusive. But why are we starting in a test chamber, though? I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, there's a... Wait. Is that it? That's all the introduction we're going to get? And there's a timer. It's going down pretty quickly. We've been given some controls on how to move. This is a good thing. I can pick up stuff, just like in Half-Life 2. There is a clipboard.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities, serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from... Stand back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Well, that was strange. Music's still on though. Whee! Sorry, I'm starting to the music. Music is pretty cool. Can I take the radio with me? I can take the radio with me. Do you know what? I'm going to do that. This radio is coming with me. It is the only thing that makes sense in this room and situation so far. Mug, I am so sorry I smashed you into pieces. You made sense as well, and you do Toilet as well. Mr. Toilet and Mr. Mug, you guys make sense, but I've just killed the Mug. See, I've already murdered something. I have completely and utterly broke my promise about not murdering anything. Well, I didn't promise it, but I said I wasn't going to, and I already have. Mug, I am so sorry. Please forgive me. I think he forgives me. He can't speak otherwise. Right, well, there is one thing I've forgotten to do, as always. Okay, there is one thing I forgot to do, and that is to turn on the captions. And we're going to have subtitles, dialogue only, as before. Okay, I'm also actually going to turn up the game volume just a tad. Yeah, there we go. I think it's a bit too quiet, actually. So, yeah, there we go. That's the only edit we've got. Right, other than that, we have to go through here. And we can see ourselves. Look at that. That is... Wait, how is that happening? I'm not... Wait, how am I picking that up? Look, I keep... Wait. My hands are by my sides. My arms attached to my hands are by my sides. I run like a weirdo, but it's kind of funny and quirky and cool. I am a woman. I'm not a man this time. I'm a woman. What has happened to me? And why is it the radio is floating in front of me? How am I able to pick this up? I thought I'd picked it up with hands. Why am I picking it up with psychotic powers? What is going on? I guess there's only one way to find out. You better give me answers to my questions, Portal. You're not giving me any answers! Oh yeah, we're in a testing chamber and we have to proceed with the test. And apparently there's a risk to injury as well. Oh, we were in a detention centre as well. That pod of ours was a detention centre. Why were we sent to detention? Did I not do my homework again? I'm really sorry. It's just really hard. I'm not very good at history homework, okay? I never understood why the Romans attacked the Greeks and the Greeks attacked back with cheese. I don't understand the logic behind it, okay? I just don't. I would have perfectly have used... meat instead. I'd have thought meat would be a better weapon, not cheese, but no, apparently cheese was the weapon of choice for reasons I cannot bequest. I'm sorry. If you want to talk to me about black hole theory or gravitational stuff or quantum mechanics, I can do that, but why the Greeks attacked the Romans back with cheese, I don't know. I'm sorry, I really don't. Oh well, never mind, we've been released. I guess we'll find out later and see if we can work out that problem. Anyway, there's a thing here. I'm just going to put you down there, radio, for a second. As 00, I guess that's where we are now. 00 out of 19. That implies there's 19 rooms to go through. I don't know. And there's some symbols. There is a thing with a thing falling down with an arrow telling me which direction it's falling down. Now I can understand that. That's a force diagram. I get that. And then there's another thing of a human being smacked in the head by the square thing. And it looks like part of his head explodes. Or her head. It looks like a he to me because that figure of a human there represents a man, if I remember my toilet symbols correctly. Strange. Oh well, come radio. Ooh, a camera. And it's following me. Look, you know, I know I was in the detention centre and everything, you know, and I apologise for not doing my history homework very well, but I am taking the radio with me, okay? I'm taking it with me. I'll take good care of it. I know I murdered the mug earlier. That was an accident, okay? You know, I'll happily go back to detention for that. That was an accident. And you, okay? Just taking this with me, okay? It's my hostage, okay? No funny business. Right. I've got to... Wait, what? What am I doing? Oh, pick up an object. E to pick up. I guessed that already, game, but okay. I can do it again, I suppose. It's kind of bad, really, when, you know, the game gives you instructions and you already know what it is because you've played the game before this. E to drop an object. Okay.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science material emancipation grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through.
What?
For instance, the Aperture Science weighted storage cube.
I'm not worried about the cube. I want my radio. You're saying that if I pass through that weird blue particle whizzy-dizzy force field ahead of me, my radio's going to get disintegrated? But I need it. Look, there's nothing here except me and your discombobulated voice, and you sound like a strange computer lady woman voice. Not that I've got any problems with that, by the way, but even so, I need the funky music. Listen to this funky music. I need it. Seriously, don't tell me that I'm going to lose my radio. Please don't. You killed my radio. It wasn't video that killed the radio. It was you. Oh, sorry. Video killed the radio star. But whatever. Radio star, radio. It's the same thing. Oh, this game's put me in a bad mood. I completely forgot it did that. You killed my radio. Oh, Jesus. Aperture Laboratories. Oh, I'm going to remember you, Aperture Laboratories. If I see you in real life somewhere, I'm going to break into your building. I'm going to find the person who runs it. I'm going to hold them by the collar, lock their office door. I'll lock the office door, then hold them by the collar. No, I'll do both at the same time because I can multitask. And then I'll say, you took my radio. Now I'll take your soul. And then I won't be able to because we don't know if people have a soul or not, and even if I did take their soul, I don't even know what it looks like, how to take it or contain it. It won't work. And then I'll say, look, I'm really sorry I broke in. I'll pay for the damage, and I just want a new radio, and then we'll take it from there. Yeah, that will work. Okay, fair enough. Let us move onwards then. It's quite a nice laboratory, by the way. Ooh, I was right. 0, 1 out of 19. Oh, but no funny symbols are lit up this time. Wait, what's that? Oh, wait, what? Oh. Ooh. Yee. Eh? Oh, that sounds cool. Oh. Huh? Cake! Okay, well, I don't know what those symbols mean, but I'm sure they'll be revealed to us later. Right, take it, I've got to jump down here then.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science Heavy Duty Super Colliding Superbot.
That's a very complicated name for a red button. Did you just make that up, or are you just actually being deadly serious? I don't know. Oh, wait. Ooh! Eh? Oh! Oh, it's a multi-shaping portal. Right, oh yes, I must mention, I forgot. Yes, the whole point of this game, and I'm sure you guys already know it, is that we need to use these portals. This is the main mechanic of the game, is the portals. We'll discuss more about it in a bit. You guys already know it, but I'll discuss it from my angle, because there's actually something very interesting about the portals that people think is correct, but actually isn't. It's quite interesting, but we'll get to that later. Right, I'm just going to walk through here. Where are we now? Right, we're back. Ah, right, so we need to get back to the button over there. That's where we need to go. Ta-da!
Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
You mean to say that the block won't stay on the button for very long? Are you sure? So what happens if I just wait here now and the door's shut? Do I die then because the portal's closed? Or does the portal come back, actually, thinking about it, because it teleports around, doesn't it? Are you going to come back, portal? Hey, there's a room above there. Who's in that room up there? Why is the glass all translucent? I can't see through it completely. Creepy. What is this place? Why am I here, by the way? I mean, listen to the background. It's so desolate. It's like wind in the background or something really rather... I feel lonely. Oh well. Guess we're going down further then. Or is it up we're going? Looks... I think we're going up just from the reflection of light. I don't know how that... I don't know if that is a proper accurate guess, but I'm going to assume we're going up. And a loading screen! Hooray for loading screens! I've missed the loading screens from the last time I played Half-Life 2, which was only yesterday. It's been so long. Right. I don't know, the lifts are a bit daunting, aren't they? Because they've got like the padded sort of cell-like thing, haven't they, when you're in? It's not completely padded, but kind of implies that they think you're mad. Strange. Right.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grip, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and...
Oh. Are you referring to your portals, by the way? Well, luckily I don't have any fillings or dental whatever. I've got teeth, obviously, but my teeth are not in bad condition at the moment. So I've been very fortunate not to have a single filling or braces or any other sort of treatment on my teeth. The only thing I did have to have when I was a wee kid, I had to have some sort of stuff put on my back molars to prevent food getting stuck in them. That was it, really. And even then, that was just if I wanted it, which I said, yeah. Oh well, either way, we're in 2 of 19. Maybe we're going through a training simulation bit. I cannot remember, really. I really don't know where we are at the moment. Sounds rather holy. Okay. I assume that this is a portal door we've got to go through. Oh! I guess so. Okay. And then do we jump down here and... Oh, it's... Oh, is that our gun? Hey!
Good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device.
Oh, a handheld
With it,
device.
You can
Sweet.
create your own portals.
Can
These
I?
interdimensional gates have proven to be completely safe.
Well, what was
The
that talk
device,
about the
however,
dental
has
fillings?
not. Do not touch the operational end of the device.
But why
Do
not?
not look directly at the operational end of the device.
Why not?
Do not submerge the device in liquid, even partially.
Why
Most
not?
importantly, under no circumstances should you...
What, I shouldn't... What happens if I... Well, so far nothing. But whatevers. See, if you're going to design a gun that makes portals, which sounds amazing, but unfortunately right now is physically impossible, why did you not make it water resistant? It's like all the smartphone makers of today, okay? Only Sony and Samsung and probably some other exclusive companies out there that specialise in making, you know, either smartphones or mobile phones for survival purposes, where they do make them water resistant and damage proof and all that MacGuffin. But let's just go with commercial, high-tech smartphone companies, you know, like Samsung and Sony and Apple and all that MacGuffin. You know, why don't you make your devices waterproof or water resistant? I mean, I've got a Samsung S5, which unfortunately has seen better days. I have dropped it several times. I've smashed the camera on I've smashed the camera on it, which is rather sad. I've dented it a few times, but you know, it's still in good operational condition. I've just damaged it a bit, sadly. I bought it because it was water resistant, okay? And I went to a house party one day a while back, and I really had a good time. You know, I enjoyed it. It was great. I very rarely go out and party or go out and even have fun, but I did on this one occasion, and it was great. But I had too much to drink, as you usually do, and then I passed out due to lack of drink. And then, you know, I woke up the next day and I cleaned myself up, and I went, "Oh, where's my phone? Oh no, I've lost my phone." Oh. And I'd left it outside in the person who owned the house's garden, and it rained that night, and my phone got completely knackered. So I primarily bought the S5 because of its water resistant capabilities, and it's saved me quite a few times. I've dropped it in the bathtub twice and left it in the shower once as well, because I'm very sad by taking my phone with me there. Don't ask me questions, I can't give you any reasons. And it's survived. So why can't you make your portal gun water resistant? You know, there may be a moment where I need to go to the bathroom or have a shower or something. I may accidentally leave it in there. You know, just think. I'm not saying it's not easy, but... Or, I'm not saying that it's easy, even though I don't know what I'm talking about. Point being is, you should make your guns water resistant. Just saying. Sorry, I just had a massive rant there. I do apologise. It was completely and utterly pointless, and I'm delaying the inevitable. Onwards! I need to pick up the pace a little bit. Whee! I do like the lighting effects, though. I think the graphics of this game are very, very nice. Again, it is based on the Half-Life 2 engine, I noticed, but Very sweet. And I like the sound as well. I know I've been talking a lot, but I like that eerie sort of windy sound in the background. It really makes me feel that I'm alone here. Yeah.
Please proceed to the chamber lock. Mind the gap.
Okay. Oh. Oh, it's one of those. Oh, try and jump the gap. Oh, wait a second. Da-na. I don't need to. Yay. Oh. Hang on a minute. Das ist interessant. How am I supposed to get over there? Wait a second. Nope, that's not working. Huh. Oh!
Then, remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
Wait, what? I don't have a daughter. Don't need to test her. What are you on about? I completely didn't realise there was 2 orange portals there. I'm such a numpty. I am so sorry. What do you mean, bring your daughter to work day? I haven't got a daughter. I don't even know who I am. Just some random woman in a detention part of a laboratory system. I'm already asking questions and no one's answering them. Not saying you guys on YouTube couldn't do that. I'm just asking this discombobulated computer voice lady. What is going on? Great that I've got this high piece of, science technological equipment. I mean, don't get me wrong. Anybody would love to have a portal gun. I mean, it sounds great. But,
Welcome to test chamber 4.
Oh,
You're
thank
doing
you.
quite well.
Oh, only quite well now. I was doing very well last time. Why am I only doing quite well now? Why? What's your name, by the way? You must have a name. If you're able to talk to me like this, you must have a name. Artificial intelligent or otherwise, you must have a name. Or maybe it's in binary and I shouldn't. Oh, I don't know. I'm just talking rubbish now, aren't I? Okay. Ah, it releases a cube. I forget what they're called now, these things. I really do forget what they're called. I don't know. Either way, the warning signs are, watch out for blocks that come down from chambers. I can do that. And make sure you're not standing next to it when it's falling because your head will be smashed into pieces. Fair enough. Right, okay. Ah, right. Oh, I see. So I jump down here. I do. And then I can pick up the block. Oh, I can pick it up with the gun at the same time. Ah, oh, right. So I've got to put a portal first. Aha. And then I travel through the portal and then plonk it on here.
Again, excellent work.
Yay!
As part of our required test protocol, we will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own. Good luck.
Why? I'm only being able to do this because you're giving me help. And somehow I don't trust you. I think you will be watching, but you're just not going to say anything. If I see a camera in that room, you have completely lied to me, discombobulated computer voice lady. And I don't like being lied to. I like to be truthful, and I like people to be truthful back. Oh well. Very well. We're on our own. And there's a camera. Lies! Right. Early warning sign is watch out for falling blocks. Okay. Okay, right. There's a portal up there. There's a block up there. And it looks like we need to put 2 of them on here, or 1 on each big red button. Again, I forget the fancy name for it. I'm not even going to quote it because, okay, I do like science and all that. But sometimes science can be stupid with their naming of devices or objects or concepts of science or whatever. Sometimes you just think, dude, seriously, I know you're being intelligent and you've worked really hard to come up with this amazing thing or discover this amazing thing, but do you really need to give it such a fancy, over-the-top syllabalistic name? Just call it Big Red Button, okay? Everyone knows what it is. Yeah, but it's so anticlimactic. Oh, shut up, scientist. Just call it a big red button. You know it sounds good. They sound it. Everybody gets it. It's awesome. Only you, though, know the full mechanics behind the big red button. That's the ego side of it, okay? But everybody else is just a big red button, okay? Not some fancy name. Ah, right. There is a block there. Okay. Right. So I need to jump down here. Portal. Pick up the block. There we go. Go through here. And then we can put 1 on here, I'm assuming. Okay. Now then. Oh! Oh, I know what we have to do! We go through here, and then we blast a portal over there, then we go back on ourselves, and then... we can jump down here and put this on. Hooray! Did I win?
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication.
Oh, well, at least you're honest
Good
about
job.
being lying.
As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2.
Yeah, but you had... So does that mean then that you actually defied the counter, and therefore you're now enhancing the truth still? I think you are. Where am I? Ah, I see. Clever. Creepy, but clever. Well, at least she was honest about lying to me. Although I still think she's going to be enhancing the truth, whatever that means. I don't know. Alright. Well, so far so good. We're not doing too bad. Questions asked, not many answered. Maybe more will be asked than answered. Maybe none of them will be answered. Who knows? Either way, what the hell is going on? Who are we? Why are we in a detention centre? Why are we going through this? Why is our character not protesting? Is this normal? Did we volunteer to do this or what? I don't understand. You'll have to... Don't answer that. Just tell me how I'm doing and what I need to look out for. Okay, because I'm going to end the video here, I think. I think this has been a good introductory video. I'm not going to drag these out too long, but again, I'll try and keep these around the 25-30 minute mark. Obviously, I'm going to break that every now and again because I don't really keep a proper accurate time measurement or anything. But yeah, I think about that will be fine. The next video will be the beginning of Half-Life 1 Opposing Force. So I'm going to alternate between Portal and the Half-Life 1 DLC. So the next video will be the Opposing Force video. I might do that tonight. Depends how things go. But either way, I hope you've enjoyed this introduction to Portal. It's been very interesting, and I cannot remember any of this now. Even though I said earlier that I have played this before, it was a long time ago, and I generally am still like, you know, yeah. Basically, I'm kind of going into this sort of like about 3/4 to 4/5 blind, if you know what I mean. There's like the other fifth is kind of like distant memories, distant light bulbs that are turning on and off, a bit like the flashing lights out of that car that we had in Half-Life 2 Episode 2, but I don't understand the meaning behind it, but they just flash from time to time whenever something happens. Either way, creepy stuff. Can't wait to see more. Don't know where this is going. Thank you very much for watching. If you have, please take it easy, guys. Have a good one. Hope you have a good Easter, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye.